All right, number one, we must prove the defendant was negligent in causing the wreck. We have the burden of showing the defendant was to blame for your collision. For example, our client is sitting at a red traffic signal and they're waiting for the light to turn green when the driver of another vehicle isn't paying attention and they slam into the rear of the car. In this example, the defendant is at fault for causing the wreck. However, this can become more difficult in other cases. Let me give you an example. Two cars collide in an intersection and they both claim they had a green traffic signal for their direction of travel. If there are no witnesses to the wreck nor any other evidence to support a claim the other driver ran the light, such as a video camera that filmed the intersection at the time of the wreck, it becomes a swearing contest on who was to blame for the wreck. All right, number two, we must prove the defendant's negligence caused your injuries. Let me give you an example. The client that's rear-ended at the traffic light because the defendant wasn't paying attention, the heavy high-speed collision forces the car into the back of another vehicle and it causes the airbags to deploy. Our client's nose is broken from the airbag explosion. His arm is broken when it impacts the dash. These injuries are easy to prove because they were immediate and the damage to the car supports the claim that the defendant's negligence caused the injuries. But what happens if there's just a bumper scratch when defendant's car barely impacts your car? Well, in that scenario, the defendant's insurance company will have a very hard time accepting your claims that your back was severely injured because there is very little physical evidence to support it. And finally, number three, we must prove the damages you sustained due to the wreck. Damages may include the following: ambulance bill, emergency room bill, radiology bill, other medical bills, physical therapy, cost for the MRI, CT scan, specialists such as an orthopedic surgeon or a neurosurgeon. We also look at lost wages, pain and suffering, any scarring or disfigurement. And we work with our clients from the very beginning of the claim to make sure we can prove these three elements in their case. Look, our goal is to make sure the doctors do all they can do to accurately diagnose your injuries, treat you so you can get better, and then we work to maximize your financial recovery.